Carolyn O'Neill. I am the Public Relations Director for CHEER. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about exactly all the things that CHEER does. Most of the people that are our members know how they are involved with CHEER, but they don't know all the other things that CHEER does. It's not just a one-stop shop. There's a lot of help that seniors can get from the CHEER program. Here we are. As most of you may know, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. Began in 1971. This program began, it was the brainchild of the Reverend Dr. Milton Keene, a retired Methodist preacher that lived at the Manor House in Seaford. And he recognized that a lot of his former elderly parishioners were not getting the proper nutrition. So he set up a basic soup kitchen in the little kitchen that he had in his apartment at the Manor House. From that, it has grown and filed for a private nonprofit 501c3 agency certification. A lot of people think that we are a state agency, but we are not. We are private. We are governed by a local volunteer board of directors, and we serve over half of Sussex County's 50+ population through a wide array of programs. We can only do this with the partnerships in the community that we have with government agencies, businesses, and individuals. We serve all of Sussex County from the north, east, south, and west. We have senior centers in Greenwood, Milton, Lewis, Georgetown, Long Neck, Ocean View, and Roxana, plus our community center here in Georgetown. We also provide nutrition for 2 independent centers, one located in Laurel and the other located in Bridgeville. We do not go out of the Sussex County boundaries. We have a wide array of services that promote healthy and active lifestyles for our seniors, involving nutrition. We provided last year in fiscal year 2019, we served 283,700 meals. Our fiscal year runs from October 1st to September 30th. Of course, COVID had an impact last year on that. Figures fluctuated, but we still did hundreds of thousands of meals for seniors in Sussex County. We have 8 centers with transportation to and from as part of the nutrition program. We do personal care, which can involve adult daycare, personal assistant services, housekeeping services, companion services, respite, and customer transportation to local community for errands and socialization, plus a caregiver resource center. We do this with the help of volunteers. No way could we provide all of these services without our valuable volunteers. That's just a list of some of the divisions of our volunteer program. But if you know someone who would like to volunteer, or if you have a few extra hours a month, then we have a place for you. Then we have our hospitality department. Our community center here in Georgetown is a state-of-the-art facility available to rent to the public for meetings and special events. And 5 of our activity centers are open to the public for rent for smaller events like a birthday party or a small reception. There is something for everyone at CHEER, but let's go a little bit more in depth of each program. In our nutrition program, we have healthy and nutritious meals. These are analyzed and approved by a registered dietitian with the state. We have standards, government standards that we have to follow. Our kitchen staff comes in between 1 and 2 a.m. every morning to prepare these meals. We have a new kitchen. You may have heard about that in our community center. That has made it a lot easier and a lot less cramped. But I'll go into that a little later. We deliver to the homebound, and we serve in 9 senior centers. We have had to close, unfortunately, for temporary basis with COVID this past year. We're in the process of getting all of our centers open. We only have 2 more that we need to get open, but that will come very soon. We provided 283,790 meals last year, as I said before. And we do nutrition screening for every senior that becomes involved with our program. We have our activity centers, 7 of them located throughout Sussex County that provide a lot of socialization needed by our seniors. This was something that was missed during COVID, and we are glad to get them back up and running. Georgetown's new center will open on Monday, so you seniors will be coming home into Georgetown. We provide bus transportation to and from our centers. From those centers, we take our seniors to the post office, the bank, to shopping, and some entertainment. We provide nutrition education and counseling, plus health and fitness centers, and of course, our support groups. Our nutrition program provides special events. This past year, we had to cancel all of our events, but we are looking forward to getting them back. We did have our March for Meals in March, and our annual car show will be this year on August the 7th. We hope that you will come. It will also contain a craft and hobby show along with it at the community center. So there's 2 eggs in that basket that day for you. The men can look at cars while the women are inside shopping. We did have Operation Christmas Cheer, one of our favorites, and we will continue that. Trap Pond is back again this year, the first Friday in September. We hope that you will enjoy the day out there with us. Unfortunately, we cannot provide Beach Day in Rehoboth this year. That is because of the convention center's restrictions. They cannot tell us whether or not it is available until September 1st. And it's kind of hard to put an event that size together in 20 days. So we hope in 2022 to be back in Rehoboth for Beach Day. We will have our Veterans Day celebration, so you can look forward to that. Frontier Festival had to be canceled for a couple of years, but with all the construction going on at the community center this year and the state doing all the road construction out front, it was not feasible or safe to have seniors around the outside of the community center this year. Hopefully next year that will come back too. And our Older Americans Day, we plan to have again in 2022. In our personal assistance services, our PASA program, as we call it, we provide assistance to seniors with their activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, grooming, housekeeping and laundry, cooking, shopping. Just companionship is what's needed by a lot of people. And we have respite for our caregivers. These are provided by our direct care workers, which we are very careful in selecting. We give them professional and continuous training. They are all bonded and insured by CHEER. They have gone through rigorous background screenings so that we can provide you with trustworthy, safe, and secure directors who give respect and dignity to you. We're always recruiting for direct care workers to our team. So if you know someone who wants a job, full-time or part-time, please call the office. Our memory cafe just started up again this week. And next week it will be going on in Georgetown, Long Neck, and Milton. It's an informal social gathering for memory and cognitively, impaired individuals and their caregivers. It gives everyone a chance to have some fun and get out and see other people and form new friendships. Call the local center that provides it for the times. They're usually held on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think that if you have someone or know of someone that is beginning to have memory loss, this will be a valuable resource for them. In our Sand Hill Adult Day program, for those people that are experiencing beginning dementia, we have a dignified, safe, and secured environment for them to come every day. We provide healthy snacks and lunch, modified exercise program that exercise the body and the mind. It's designed to engage members socially, intellectually, and creatively based on their individual needs. The center is located at our community center in Georgetown. People can come all 5 days a week, or they can come 1 day a week, depending on their needs. So call the Sand Hill Adult Day program if you need these services. Our transportation program contains a fleet of 16 handicap accessible mini buses. I'm sure you've seen them on the roads in Sussex County. During fiscal year 2019, we had 52,000 plus trips provided. When now that COVID is over, that number will go up. We provide transportation to and from our activity centers, the bank, post office, grocery store, pharmacy, and social events. We also have a volunteer transportation program for non-emergency medical trips. So you would get a driver for that through our volunteer program. And our hospitality venues. As I said, our Cheer Community Center here in Georgetown is available. It has a state-of-the-art audio and visual equipment right here in-house. It can accommodate activity for 50 people or 400 people. We have food services permitted from qualified caterers, and it has been recently renovated with a new floor, new paint on the walls, and a very beautiful setting for your special event. You can have your wedding reception, corporate meetings, banquets, or a special event right here at the Warren L. and Charles C. Allen Jr. Cheer Community Center. And as I said before, we have 5 of our activity centers that are open for rent to the public in Greenwood, Milton, Lewis, Ocean View, and Long Neck. You can call the community center to make an appointment to talk to someone about renting any of these facilities. And if you want something extra to do with yourself, a few hours a month, we have plenty of volunteer opportunities. Our biggest one is our Cheermobile Mini Market. I'm sure you may have seen that on the road. Some of you may use its services. It delivers right to your front door every other week and contains 175 staple grocery items available. Pet food is also available. All you have to do is call the Cheer office, give them your shopping list, and it will be delivered to your door for the cost of the groceries and a $5 delivery charge. Our Meals on Wheels, we constantly need people to help deliver meals to the homebound. Last fiscal year, we delivered 255,780 meals to people in their homes. We need help at every single activity center that Cheer has meals going out. Please call our volunteer office to help us. Operation Christmas Cheer is another big event that we have. Last year, we gave a hot meal and a Christmas gift to over 250 seniors. So think about that if you want a special memory on Christmas morning of helping someone else. There's also things like Cheer a Pet. You have a little dog that loves people that would like to come and meet some of our seniors. If you don't want to leave home, you have time, could you just phone a friend and check in on a homebound senior? Make sure that their day is going well and they're okay. Do you like teaching arts and crafts? Or are you a computer wizard? Do you like to keep in shape that you could teach aerobics? Or maybe you'd rather do something more stationary and be our receptionist or help out a little bit in the office. And there's also people who need transportation to their doctor's appointments. All of this and more is available at the Cheer centers. In 2020, we had 38,160 volunteer hours recorded. That's a low number because this was during COVID. And so it will go up as the needs go up now that people are getting out. Please call Elizabeth Walls in our volunteer office to donate a few hours a month. There's dozens of ways that you can help because there's something for everyone. As I said before, we need partnerships in order to be able to give you all of these services. We have partnerships with our state and local government, our Delaware legislator, our county council. They are very cooperative. They helped us get that new kitchen built, and we are most appreciative for everything they do to help the seniors. We have individuals that give of their time to donate with Meals on Wheels or in the centers, and businesses that partner with us. One is Delmarva Power, who allows their employees during their lunchtime to deliver Meals on Wheels in the Long Neck area. And another is the Lored Health Center that has a healthcare in the Cheer Ocean View and Long Neck centers. We hope to get those back up and running very shortly. And our Cheer Foundation, which is a nonprofit tax exempt corporation to help support the future of Sussex County. If you would like to bequeath to Cheer or do memorial or honorary gifts and various other charitable plans, call Ken Moore at our main office. So you see, Cheer is just not a program. Cheer is a lifestyle that entails a lot of programs because it takes a neighborhood to take care of someone. But what are our neighbors saying about Cheer? Well, let's listen a minute. In nutrition, what does Jeanette say?
I just love her. I love all of them, but it's just something, everybody come along is different, you know, and I just love her. It's just something about her. I love her spirit. I just love her. She's very compassionate, and she's a good person to work with, and she get along with everybody.
And what does Florence say about our personal care pasta program?
Cheer has been a blessing to me. My direct care worker gives me generously of her time, compassion, and heart. I always feel like I've just received a visit from a wonderful and caring friend. I could never have managed on my own without Cheer.
How about our hospitality venues? Danielle and Zach got married here.
Our wedding experience at Cheer was wonderful. The day was unforgettable and it was just comfortable. It was big enough for our whole family and our friends.
And our good
I think
volunteers.
it's rewarding. It's more rewarding for us to give to other people than, to you know how it's better to give than receive. It's the same with giving the meals. We would rather give the meals out to people, and we like seeing them, making sure they're okay, and talking to them. Sometimes it's the only person that they see all day.
A few years ago, we were featured on WRDE TV about our volunteer meal program. I like to play you that broadcast because it says so much about what Cheer really is.
With a simple press, these hot meals are sealed and ready to go.
We provide as much as 800 homebound meals daily to senior citizens throughout all of Sussex County. And in many cases, we may be the only full meal that a senior will receive during the course of the day.
Georgetown Mayor Bill West says he delivers as many as 55 meals per day. Today, he's delivering 3 of those meals to neighbors close by.
Hey there, girl.
We're probably the only person they see on a daily basis. So I made it a point to really get involved and to help the people of Sussex County. And the last thing I try to do before I leave the house is put a smile on their face.
After 2 successful deliveries and a couple of laughs, we're off to make our final delivery. But what we didn't know, this last one would be much different.
Hey there, how are you, sir?
Marine Corps veteran Jack Lawrence began receiving meals last June. After having back surgery last May, he now relies on volunteers to bring him his food. When asked how he likes Meals on Wheels, he is suddenly overcome with emotion.
I mean, I've gone through an awful lot this past year, and all I can say is thank you.
Grateful, Jack says the volunteers are one of a kind.
And they say, if you can help us, please, but if you can't, it's not going to interfere with anything. Who does that today? Nobody. Nobody.
In Georgetown, Abby Smith, WRDE, Delmarva's own NBC station.
God bless them. May they continue. Thank you.
That says a lot about Cheer. And let's talk about that new state-of-the-art kitchen that we just opened this week. We began in October of 2020, and we broke ground and renovated the space at the Cheer Community Center. We had our ribbon cutting this past Friday, where we opened the doors. We now have a capacity to produce 2,625 meals daily. We're not quite up to that yet, but in the next 50 years, we will be. And in the next 50 years, we have bigger plans. We have plans to build the Gateway East Village right here on the property of the community center, which will contain a new administrative building for all of our administrative staff, thereby putting all of our administrative staff with our community center staff on the same grounds. We also plan to build 2 new 65-unit apartment buildings right back here next to the other apartment buildings. And in the back, a bus and facilities maintenance garage. This will take some years to accomplish, but we have a plan to take care of the seniors in the next 50 years. As you can see, throughout Sussex County, there are other providers that give you home services. There are other providers that give you Meals on Wheels. There are other providers that give you transportation to where you want to go. But there are no other providers that give you all of it at one shot. We offer a lifestyle, not just a service, in order to keep seniors healthy, active, and in their homes. I hope that we are providing the service you need. If you have any questions, I'll take a few of them, because we want to promote healthy and active lifestyles for seniors. Thank you. And where I go. Okay, now if you want to unmute, and if you have any questions, I will be glad to take them. Hello? Yolanda, can you unmute and take your questions?
They said you covered it very well. We're good.
No questions? Okay, thank you very much. If you have any, give me a call. Sheila, do you have any questions from Milton?
No questions, Carolyn. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. How about you, Fran? Everything good in Greenwood? Christine at Long Neck, do you have any questions down there? No? Okay, well, I want to thank you for allowing me to come into the center today. I try to stop by once in a while, and I'll try to get out more now that we can do some traveling. But if you ever have any questions, feel free to call me or anybody at Cheer, because we are here to service you. Have a good day, everyone.